Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Thursday morning, the 9th of July. And once again, we are looking at tenses. Do you remember what we learned yesterday when we did tenses? Look at the little picture at the bottom to give you a reminder. Past, present, and future. Those are the words that we will be focusing on and the way that we will write our sentences. What happened in the past, what is happening now in the present, and what will happen in the future. So I want you to think about your life so far, looking at your past, your present, and your future. So if you look at the picture on the screen, you can see a little boy, and it says, in the past, he played in a cot. In the present, he plays in school. And the future, he will play in a stadium. So this little boy is obviously a cricket fan and has been playing cricket his whole life. But the place that he's been playing has changed, of course, as he's grown up. So I just want you to think about one thing that happened in your past. And remember, a past could be 5 years ago, could be 1 hour ago. As long as it's not now, it's something that happened before now. That is your past. So think of one thing that happened in your past. What did you do? Now you're present. What is happening now? What's happening now in your life? What are your present circumstances? Where do you live? What do you enjoy doing? That's the present. What's happening now? And lastly, into the future. Where can you see yourself one day in your future? Where will you be? What will you be doing? You could think of yourself as a teenager. You could think of yourself as an adult, perhaps even as a granny or a grandpa. That is your future, what will happen in your life. So that, boys and girls, is what tenses is all about, looking at the past, the present, and the future. Okay, so let's just recap what we did yesterday. Past tense. Past tense, what has already happened. And there are 3 sentences that are all in the past. Let's read them together. Ready? I ate a burger for dinner last night. And look at the words there in red. Ate, that tells you that it's already been eaten, it's done, it's happened already. And last night tells you it was in the past. So those are key words to tell you what happened in the past. Let's look at the next one. Tom swam in the pool last week. What are the words in red? Swam and last week. So once again, that tells you that it's already happened. Swam. You don't say, I am swimming in the pool now. No, swam says that it's a past tense verb. It's already happened. Swam. And last week, of course, also tells you when it happened in the past. Last week. Lastly, yesterday was a cold day. So, yesterday and was. Yesterday, it's not happening now, it happened yesterday, meaning it's already happened. And was is also past tense. Let's move on to present tense. So present meaning now. What is happening now? Let's have a look at the sentences. I am reading a book. The words in yellow, am reading, meaning it's happening now. If you had said, I was reading a book, then you would think, oh, was, that's past tense. But this says, am reading, meaning it's happening right now. Next one, Tom is swimming in the pool. Is swimming tells you he's swimming in the pool now. It doesn't say he was swimming or he will swim. It says is swimming, so you know it's present tense. Lastly, we are eating ice cream. Whoopsie, that's a bit wonky. Are eating. It's happening now. Not we ate ice cream, we are eating it. Right now, that's what we are doing. So can you see how the words tell you what the tense is? And into the future. So future tense, the event is going to happen. It hasn't happened yet, it's still going to happen. And let's look at the sentences to guide us. I am going to swim in October. Am going, okay? Meaning it is still coming. It will still happen. I am going to. It hasn't happened yet. It's not happening now. I am going to. What will happen in the future? Tonight, we will have a braai. We will have it tonight. So not right now, tonight, in the future. And lastly, tomorrow is Friday. So tomorrow is our key word telling us future tense. Okay, I'd like you to please get out your whiteboards and markers, and you are going to write number 1 to 6 down your whiteboard. What's going to happen is I am going to give you a sentence, and you don't have to write the sentence. What you have to do is decide, is the sentence past tense, present tense, or future tense? So all you have to do is write down these words on the right-hand side. So if you think it's past, then you will write down past. If you think it's present, write down present, and obviously future, write down future. Okay, so let's begin. There's your number 1 to 6. So here's sentence 1. He is playing cricket. So you don't need to write this sentence. You must just write past, present, or future. Choose the one that matches. Which one is it? Is it past? Is it present? Or is it future? Next one. We are going for a walk soon. Is that past, present, or future? Number 3. I have seen a tiger before. Past, present, or future? Number 4, I went to a movie yesterday. Number 5, she is reading a book. Lastly, number 6, one day I will be a doctor. Okay, so if you haven't done it yet, you can press pause now and fill in your past, present, or future. Remember, you didn't need to write the sentence. All you needed to write is like number 1, past, number 2, present, whatever you think it is. When you're ready, we will check. Okay, let's see what your answers should be. Number 1, he is playing cricket. Present. He is playing cricket. It's happening now. Number 2, we are going for a walk soon. What is that? Future. We are going for a walk soon. We're not walking now. We didn't walk earlier. We are going. 3, I have seen a tiger before. Past. Seen. I have seen it. I'm not going to see it. I'm not looking at it now. I have seen it. So it's past tense. 4, I went to a movie yesterday. I'm sure you got this one. Also past tense. Yesterday, I went to a movie. 5, she is reading a book. Present tense. Is reading. Happening now. 6, one day I will be a doctor. And that is, of course, future. I will be. It's going to happen in the future. So you should have had present, future, past, past, present, future. Okay, so boys and girls, these are just some words that you can look at to see how it changes from past to present to future. Okay, so let's look at the first one, baked. Past tense, I baked a cake. Present tense, you can say she bakes a cake now. Future, will bake. Look at the next one. Danced. Dances, will dance. Past again. Decorated, decorate, will decorate. Boys and girls, are you seeing a trend? Are you seeing what's happening to these words? If you have eagle eyes, you might have noticed that in the past tense, you add ed to the word. All of these past tense words that you can see there finish with ed. And in the future, let's just get to the future, you add will. I will do this. I will do that. So that will help you to say future tense, this is going to happen. It will happen. That's for future. Past, add ed. But because English is definitely one of the trickiest languages, there are always some exceptions. So if you have a look on the left-hand side here, where I'm drawing a circle around, sometimes in the past, the words actually change totally. So if you have the word eat, in the past tense, you'd say, I ate. You don't say, I eated my lunch. You say, I ate my lunch. See changes to saw. You don't say, I seen a leopard yesterday. You say, I saw a leopard. Lastly, another example, sleep. changes to slept. You don't say I slept. You say I slept well last night. So there are always going to be exceptions for your past tense words. But I think if you just say the word to yourself and think, does that sound right? And if it doesn't, then you must think again and think, okay, how can I change this word? What is the correct way to write it or to say it? Okay, so just make sure that you're listening, your ears are in tune to what you are writing and what you are saying. Okay, but often for the past tense, it's just adding ed, and for the future tense, you add will. So there's some tricks to help you. Okay, so what do you need to do today? Firstly, you're going to get your English books and you are going to write the date, 9 July 2020. Under the date, you're going to write your heading, tenses. Okay, well, I'm putting a little star now. All right, so you've got your date, your heading. Then you are going to write past tense. Remember yesterday I said, why don't you do it in color? It makes it look nice and bold. It stands out. So write past tense in color. And then under past tense, you need to write 3 of your own past tense sentences. Now these sentences you must do in HB. You're not doing these in color, but you have to create 3 of your own past tense sentences. So think about something that's happened in the past. It could be real, it could be not real. Just an example of a past tense sentence. I went fishing. That would be one. It's a very short one, but that would be a past tense sentence. Okay. Then, once you've done your 3 past tense sentences, then you choose another color and you write present tense. Okay. Then you get your HB again and you write 3 of your own present tense sentences. So present tense, what's happening now? I am reading a book. I am lying in bed. Hopefully not. I am doing my schoolwork. Those are present tense sentences. What's happening now? When you've written your 3 present tense sentences, you then do future tense. You write in a different color, future tense. Then you get your HB again and write 3 of your own future tense sentences. So looking into the future, what is going to happen? What will you be doing? Remember that keyword will. I will be going on holiday in August. That is a future tense sentence. Okay, so just think carefully about these sentences, past, present, and future. If you need to, write them on your whiteboard first, just to make sure you spot on, and then into your books beautifully. Good luck, boys and girls.